Hi, everybody. Carla Archer here, helping you work on your wellness. Thanks for joining me today for some real people, real results. So a couple of weeks ago, brought you a couple testimonials of people talking about their experience with wearable neurological technology. And I'm back again with a couple more wonderful stories and experiences to share with you today. I know the response to the last video that I shared with you guys, real people, real results, went over well, and it's always nice to see and hear from somebody who's actually experienced it. So the first person that we're going to be hearing from today is Sierra, and Sierra has fibromyalgia and arthritis, and I know that that's something that's becoming more prevalent all the time. We're hearing more and more about is fibromyalgia and arthritis. I mean, that is something that probably every second person that we know suffers from. Sierra is also a mom and a wife and a lifestyle and small business coach. So I'm just going to share the screen. We're going to hear from Sierra and just hear a little bit about her story and her experience. So just give me 1 second here. I'll get that going. And I'm more practiced at this week than I was before. All right.
How you found Vox Life in the first place? What made you decide to try it?
Yeah, so it really goes back. I'll start a little before I found HPT. 2 years ago this time, I was 31 and my back gave out on me. I had a flare up with fibromyalgia and arthritis. I could not walk for 4 days. I ended up having to quit all my jobs because I didn't know, nothing was working for me. I didn't know if I was going to be able to go back to work. I had 2 young kids at the time. They're still pretty young. I couldn't lift them. I couldn't do anything. I literally could not even wipe my own butt. It was really bad. I couldn't turn. And I just kind of gave up. I tried everything after that. I was on medications. I tried CBD. I tried literally painkillers, everything. Flash forward to September of 2018. I met Ellen, who's I call her my guardian angel. We were meeting for an event. And she came to the event with Vox and was like, hey, try this one sock. And like, cause she only had one sock on the foot display. She was like, try this on while we talk. And I was like, whatever, okay. And I'm a massage therapist, so I was like, I know the body, this is crazy. And I put it on and probably 2 minutes in, I stopped her and I was like, can you just stop talking for a minute? I was like, what is going on? And she was like, yeah, just sit, just let it be. And I was sitting on a couch. And normally when I'm sitting, I would struggle to get back up because of the core and my back. And at the end of it, I was like, just felt weird. I was like, this is so weird. I got up, like I just stood up, like no struggle, nothing. I didn't have to put my hands down and push myself up. I literally just got up. And then it took me a second. I was like, I have no pain in my hips, no pain in my spine, no pain, like I could feel tingling. And she's like, yep, that's what it does. Imagine if you wore both socks every day. So she gifted me a pair of socks, and it's been a year and a half now. I'm back to working out. I'm playing softball again, which I couldn't play in 3 or 4 years. I'm lifting my kids and playing with them, riding bikes. I'm doing everything I couldn't do prior to the tech. I use the CBT sleeve too because I have a lot of stress and anxiety. That's what makes my fibro flare up. It's helped me stop drinking alcohol. I haven't drank in 118 days. So there's so many different benefits to this technology that people don't realize. It's literally put my brain into such a calm and peaceful state that I don't feel like I need anything to kind of give me that chill other than put the sleeve on. I got the patch on as well. I would wear this head to toe. Most people, if you look in the testimonial page, you'll see that my son has had amazing results with the technology. He was 4 years old when we put him in the tech. He had a concussion, severe anxieties, sensory issues, and some emotional behavior issues. He's 5.5 now. He's a brand new kid. He asks for his socks, his super socks, every day. He hasn't had any meltdowns it's been a long time. He's been in it for about 15 months, and it's been the biggest blessing for our whole family. My husband's now in all the tech as well. My daughter, she's 8, and she's in everything. She wants her tech because she likes to work out. So it's just been much for our whole life and like the whole family life dynamic. We're just so like relaxed and calm and happy, and that extended period, like it hit us like quick, but that extended like result, the long-term results, it's phenomenal what it's been doing.
Thank you so much for sharing. I've seen a lot of your posts recently, and my heart sings. So great. It's so great to see it all happening for you. Sierra, tell me, what would you say to somebody, a customer who is thinking about possibly starting their own 𝗥𝗏 business? What would your words to them be?
Yeah, so for me, I wasn't looking for another business as I operate a business. And then I realized the impact that this company has on people, the product itself, but you have the opportunity to make an income as well. So why not join? And like, we do a lot of fun contests that I just happen to win all the time. I'm just kidding. But no, I've met all of these amazing people that generally care, and they show you how to make an income for your business. Like, they'll sit and take the time with you and grow a business with you, and you always need different streams of income, and it's paid for so much for my family to be able to do things. We just up and moved to a new location, bought our house, and I didn't have the extra income. I want to be able to do that. So it's provided so much for us financially too. So
that's great. Amazing. Thank you so much for being here, Sierra. We really appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, let me just stop the share there. So many interesting things that Sierra shared with us in that interview. And, that's how most of us do come to 𝗥𝗏 is through product experience. And that's really what we're all about, is an individual having a product experience. That's how we like to go about it. Try the product, wear it compliantly, see what happens. And then naturally, most of us have evolved into going, you know what, this has really made a significant difference for me. I know a lot of people that this could help, and that's where it starts. So oftentimes people will think about getting involved in a home-based business, and that you have to be salesy, or you have to be pushy, or you're going to be after people all the time. And it's not like that at all. That's not our culture. That's not how we roll. It's about, really, honestly, it's about helping people and letting them know, educating people about this technology, because it is just over 3 years, almost 4 years on the marketplace. And a lot of people still don't know about it yet, don't know about the opportunity. So if you are thinking that perhaps it is something that you're looking at, understanding our culture within 𝗥𝗏 is really important, because again, it is not pushy. It doesn't mean you're on Facebook all the time just jamming things down people's throats. And I didn't know anything about this either until I joined the business, because I'd never been involved in a home-based business before. So I had no clue. I wasn't a big presence on social media. So I've really learned a lot about that and how to learn and work within those parameters. And, I've met so many amazing people, not only just as customers, but people who have joined my team, people who are nowhere connected to me in my uplines, downlines. And I think what's beautiful, and I just had a conversation with another leader today about our company and our culture, is that when you're involved with something that can help other people, this does not become about you. This becomes about others. And we work together in that common goal. And you may think, oh, come on, like, really, is that really true? But it's a beautiful space and a beautiful group of people to be involved with. We're not just, it's not all rose-colored glasses, certainly. There is a business opportunity here. There are different things to learn and grow, but it's a nice space, really great people. Now, it was really interesting too what Sierra said about her family, and we've seen so many kids using this technology, kids who are struggling with learning, struggling emotionally. They're stressed, they're taxed, and that's hard on everybody, because how do you help and manage that? And in our testimonials group, we've seen countless amounts of children's lives change. And it gives them a chance at a different way of being and a different way of experiencing their life. And they're wearing socks anyways. So just as simple as putting on a different pair of socks. So that was a really great testimonial from Sierra. She's a great teammate. She did just win a contest that was running. She did a spectacular video, and really great job for that. So the next person that we're going to hear from is Kim. And Kim has foot pain, and she is self-employed as a hairdresser, and she's been doing that for 42 years. She also loves sports. She loves playing ball and hockey. So we're going to hear a little bit about Kim's testimonial. Just going to share my screen again, and we'll get that going for you. All right, here's Kim.
Good to see you. So just want to be mindful of time. I'd love to chit chat with you, but let's talk about why did you decide to try Vox in the first place? What was it that made you go, okay, I'm going to try that?
Well, I was at my chiropractor's, and she was treating me for what they call floating specimen bones in your foot. So under my right foot, the ball of your foot, it would swell up to about like that much. So like in the middle of the night getting up, it was like swollen to even walk to the bathroom, to play baseball. I could run to first, but I always had to get a runner. Playing hockey or skiing, putting my foot in their boot, it was painful. So she was treating me for this. And she suggested to me, she said, I heard about these socks. I can't remember the name, but here, I'll give you a card. Go check it out. And I said, a pair of socks? Okay. I love Jill. I trust her. I go to her before my actual doctor. So why wouldn't I? So I called the girl on the card, and she was away. So her upline, Lee, said, I'll meet you. So we met in Williams parking lot and coffee shop, and I got a pair of orange knee highs. So I put them on to go play baseball, and all of a sudden, if you know ball, I'm a right-handed batter. I hit an oppo down first base line, and I'm on third base. And it's like, everybody's like, what the heck? I got a runner for you. I said, it's these socks. And they're all looking at, okay, Kim, what are you talking about? I said, no, it's these socks. I'm serious. So I come home that night, I'm telling my husband about it, and he goes, well, I'll get me a pair. I want to try them. So I called Lee, and I said, you know what? I'm best to get a pair of insoles, but if I'm going to buy a pair of insoles off, you talk to me about this business side only because I'm not going to buy all this stuff because I'm going to be sharing it like crazy. This is a product I just put on, and it worked. And it worked in a matter of minutes. I wear the socks to bed for leg cramps. If I play hockey at 10:30 at night, my legs are in terrible shape. I have a mom with a walker, fibromyalgia. She uses the product. We've gone from using the product to my mom has phlegm buildup like crazy. The patch, the Neo patch, my mom's voice since Friday has become more normal than it has in almost 2 years. Because the phlegm buildup has twisted her esophagus and she can't swallow. So she can't believe this is happening. So I said to her today, Mom, go out and eat whatever you can. Just eat whatever you can today. So she's just so excited. She called me again tonight to talk to me. She's swallowing. So we're going from the HPT to this because as a stylist of 42 years, I've had to close my salon. I don't have anxiety. I play a lot of sports. I'm on the go. And Kim is about Kim's hair design. This here has helped me, and I've had a couple of meltdowns because I'm about standing behind that chair. I'm about touching you. I'm about hugging you. I can't do any of that. But this has saved me for that, which I didn't know I needed it until this hit. So thanks to Jill for handing me a card of who she didn't know to go and try a pair of socks. Then I knew what Vox Life was about.
Right? I was just going to say, has it impacted your life much?
Well, the fact that I had to close my salon, like I've been a stylist for 42 years, I've never been unemployed except for 2 pregnancies, which I had 3 months off for each pregnancy. And I have my salon home base now, and I'm a busy stylist of up to 8 to 9 hours a day, Monday to Friday. I don't play Saturdays because I play hockey or I golf or I play golf. That's my time. So I don't work Saturdays. Knowing that salon is not open, thank God I have my side business of Vox Life because it is carrying a paycheck for me. And thank God I'm so blessed for every single one that believed in me in a product that I said works. and they joined the mission with me to share the benefits with me. Because I'd be suffering in a worse way now, and I am just blessed beyond from everything. So yeah, it has impacted me just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh man, Kim,
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you. It's so I can't. Your mom, like, holy cow.
Oh, I'll tell you.
It's just amazing with this this journey that we're all on. How things just keep coming. Good things keep coming.
They just happen. They just happen, and it's real. It really works.
Quality of life.
And I'm a real person. I'm your neighbor next door. You know, like I'm the person down the street. I'm the woman that runs that hockey team. Like I'm real. I'm not this big person that's untouchable. I'm real.
You certainly are. You certainly are. What would you say, Kim, to a customer who is thinking about joining the mission with us, starting their own 𝗏𝗏life business? What would your quick advice to them be?
My biggest advice would be to say, first of all, we have to take into account they've tried the product, they have their own testimony, and I always ask them, can you think of anybody that could benefit from this? And when they start going, well, yeah, and this, and this, and this, and I said, that is your foundation to build from the heart and share your benefits, and that will give you a business.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. We so appreciate both you and Sierra.
So Kim really summed it up nicely. She just kind of put everything that I was talking about in between really into perspective, because that's exactly true. She is a real person. We're all just real people. And it's a great business to be involved in. And, you know, at this time, I think more people are realizing how important it is to have that second stream of income, because we just never know what's going to happen. And it's for everybody. It's a simple, duplicatable system. There's plenty of supports, and anybody can really do it. I know it was presented to me at a time in my life where I was very busy. My husband and I have another business. We just brought on a new product. I was teaching fitness classes, and I thought, oh my goodness. But there was something about it, and I just thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. It doesn't cost very much to get involved. I got discounts on the product that I was using anyways and loved, and just took it step by step and went from there. So if it is something that you're looking for, I'm always happy to chat with you a little bit more about that business opportunity. And you know what? If it's not for you, that's cool. It's always a great thing to become educated about what the possibilities are, because I say so many times, if somebody would have introduced me to this style or this method of business to have as a part-time stream of income or a full-time stream of income 20 years ago, my life would be very different than it is today. And I'm so grateful that although that didn't happen 20 years ago, I've still had the opportunity to participate in this, and it grows and evolves. You know, it's bigger picture too than just simply technology or talking to people. You know, it gives you the ability to connect with other people for leadership skills, if you so desire, to create community and connections with other people. So if those are the kinds of things that you're looking for, then that might be something for you. But what's really interesting too, and you heard Sierra talk about her kind of a tingling sensation, and I've had a lot of people experience that right off the bat. And for Kim, she noticed a change right away. My goodness, she put on her socks and she's running around the bases. Now that doesn't happen for absolutely everybody. It really is very dependent on what's going on in your body and how your brain takes that extra neurology and processes it and uses it where it's needed. So in a sense, it's been explained to us that your brain will take the extra technology, it will assess all the dysregulations going on within the body, and will put it where it needs to go. Now, I might think it's my foot that is the issue, but maybe there's something that takes a priority before that. So your brain always knows best and determines from there. So for some people, they will notice instant results, the tingling or a significant change like Kim noticed. And for other people, it takes a prolonged period of time. I think it's really important to understand too that this isn't a quick fix, that this is something that you may feel the sensations later. But what I'm going to share with you is a new video that just came out, and 𝗏𝗏𝗋𝗋, is the CEO and founder of 𝗏𝗏life. And just explaining a little bit more about this technology, he's referring to the HPT technology, and we're going to talk a little more after the video is done, and how this is impacting the brain. So let me share that with you guys.
Hi everyone, I'm 𝗥𝗲𝗍𝗶. I'm the CEO and founder of 𝗥𝗲life and the creator of 𝗥𝗲life HPT. Today, I want to talk to you about our Harmony Neuro Patch. And what this product does is actually stimulates receptors on our skin, sending a neurosignal to our brain to help it reach homeostasis. This is the only product in the world that relies on the neurohaptic system that every single one of us has to optimize our neurology and optimize our health. Today, with the help of Dr. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 our VP of Clinical Strategy, we're going to be using an FDA-cleared 19-channel EEG headset, as well as FDA-cleared software to visualize, record, and show the impact that our technology has on our neurology and our brains to help it reach optimal performance. What we want to show today is how the Harmony Neuro Patch helps that dysregulated yellow, blue, and red colors in the brain maps transform into that healthy green homeostasis neurology that is the foundation of health and wellness. So what we're looking at right now is a neurological QEEG output of Mike's limbic system. The 19 channels are reading over 60,000 brainwaves a second and generating an output of neurofunction and brainwaves. What we want to see now is where that suboptimal red and yellow colors are. We want to see them turning as much as possible to a healthy green with the application of our HPT patch. So we've applied the patch now to Mike's arm, and within 10 seconds, you're seeing that predominant yellow and red become predominantly green. Just for clarification, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing in the world that has this output at this speed without drugs, without chemicals, without electricity. That's the power of HPT. So when we see a healthy green neurology, what we're looking at is a brain and a mind in homeostasis. It is operating in its optimal function. And this is so important. And this is why it's so important. So 𝗥𝗲life HPT, as we demonstrated with our neuro patch, helps the central nervous system reach homeostasis in our neurology. And the reason this is so important for overall wellness and health is that neurology is the top of the pyramid of our physiological health and wellness paradigm. First is neurology at the very top, then there's chemistry, then there's biology, then there's physics and mechanics. Neurology will have an impact all the way through our entire physiology. Healthy neurology, healthy body, better wellness. Just to show you a demonstration of the power of 𝗥𝗲life HPT, how quickly it works and how efficient it is. And we're going to take a healthy green neurology and we're going to take the patch off. Dr. Mark, if you want to peel the patch off, let's see what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what we've seen now is the yellow and the red creeping back into the neurology. That's the power of 𝗥𝗲life HPT.
So what I love so much about that video is that when they show the brain mapping, you know how I said some people notice the change right away and some people don't notice that change physically, but we can see when we brain map people that on average 7 to 10 seconds, their brain automatically comes into balance. Their physical balance is improved by approximately 31%. And it's that state of balance, which is a state of homeostasis. So I like to always use analogies. If you've been listening to my videos, you've heard some of the other ones. And for me, an analogy really helps me to better understand. So I'm thinking to myself that it's kind of like a wobbly table. And you know, when you go to write on a wobbly table, it's really kind of hard and doesn't work so great. You put a little paper under there or something to balance it out and you go to write and things work a lot better. So I similarly relate that to my brain. And when my brain is a little bit out of balance, my whole body is out of balance. Things aren't working the way that they should. They're not working as easily as they possibly could. But when I keep my brain and bring it into that state of homeostasis, then my body has a better chance of operating a lot better, kind of like writing on that nice level table. And that's what's so important about it too, is that consistency, because you saw how the patch went on. His brain changed to the green color. And when they took the patch off, it reverted back to the way that it was before. And consistency of wear is what we're finding is incredibly key, because the more that you can keep your body in that state of homeostasis, the better chance that your body has to work on your overall wellness. I like to think of it too as walking into a room and taking a light switch and turning it on and off really quickly. Well, you're never getting a consistent state of light, so you can't function in a state of on and off and on and off. But if you turn the switch on and you leave it on, the room is bright and you can do your work. Similarly, with this technology, when you have it on, you're in that state of balance. So I hope that information helps you today. Those were two great testimonials from Kim and Sierra. You know, we know so many people out there who have fibromyalgia, who are suffering with arthritis, they have foot pain, and a lot of those are very debilitating, as you've seen with Sierra and Kim. You know, it changes their capabilities of functioning during their day. Kim wasn't able to, you know, stand as long as she'd like. She's in a job where she's standing all the time. And then for her sports, she wasn't to be able to play them as effectively as she used to. And it's all really about real people and real results. And that's what we love to show you guys, is just some of the amazing stories and some of the changes that people have been experiencing health and wellness wise, and how being part of the Vox Life business has changed their world as well. So how this technology works, Jay explained a little bit in the video. The Harmony patch is what he was talking about. And this is HPT technology. And this same technology is also found in our socks. So in this embedded stitching on the base of our socks, or in our insoles. I'll just grab one here. In our insoles as well. So we have a variety of different products that can provide that HPT technology and that state of homeostasis in the brain. We have thin insoles, and we have wellness socks, which are more of a cotton-based sock. And we have socks that have an athletic features to them with a little bit of arch support and some compression. So something to suit everybody's needs. We also have a knee brace that has that exact same technology in it as well. So I'd love to hear from you guys. If you guys have experiences of your own with this technology and you'd love to share, drop me a comment below. I love some feedback, see what everybody is talking about. And if you're interested to learn more about the HPT technology, we heard about the CBT technology as well, which is working with the cognitive portion of your brain. And also we have that new 𝗻𝗔𝗍 patch that's out. I'd love to share more info with you. So just drop me a message here on my Facebook page and follow me here if you like. Carla Archer, helping you work on your wellness. Go back and see some of my past videos. Yesterday, actually, I did a talk about blood health, and where we really dove into the importance of your blood health. And in there too, I talked about the neurological system, your nervous system, the different components, and how it impacts and is really the biggest operating system within the body. So lots of great things to learn and to get to know. But message me with any questions. And if you want to learn more about this technology, I'd be more than happy to help you. And then the question always becomes, who else can we help? So maybe you've tried this technology already for yourself, or maybe you think this isn't really for me, but I know somebody else that it might help. It's drug-free, it's non-invasive, and it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So certainly worth a try. Well, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you checking out a little bit more about real people, real results. Love those stories. And I'll be back again in 2 weeks with more real people and real results for you to take a look at. Take good care. Happy health and wellness.